Okay, so this is the last Classcraft 101 video. After this, I will go deeper into how to use the class tools and what are quests if you choose to use quests in your classroom, and what that might look like. If you feel comfortable stopping at the basic level, that's fine. It's your level. You want to develop what you want to incorporate into your class. All right, so let's knock out behaviors, sentences, and messaging. So behavior screen, like I said, starting off in your command center where it says configure your class. Behaviors are basically your negative and your positive behaviors you want to encourage in your class. Again, like I said, the positive behaviors will boost children's XP, their experience points. Once that gauge is full, and I will go to the home. Once the yellow gauge is full, the student will level up, and that means that they will have access to another reward that they can either use only for themselves or for their group. So that is the behavior, that is the positive. If you want to edit or add powers, you can go to here. You can click on the pencil. You can delete or save or cancel. Um, and it allows you to change the value of the points, and it allows you to change the description of the behavior that you are focusing on. Once you like what you have put down, you click on save and it's right there. If you want to add new behaviors, you have this gauge right here that says add new positive behaviors. It tells you how much XP. Once you enter that in, you click on the check. If you want to delete a positive behavior or negative behavior, you click on edit and you click on delete and it's gone. Okay. Same thing with negative. When you're trying to discourage negative behavior, again, going back to the first video, negative behavior decreases the student's HP, their health points. Once their health points reaches 0, they have to face a consequence, which is brought up and saved in the sentences, in the sentence area, the Book of Laments. The powers are between the range of their HP. So if the student has 80 HP, and you have a negative behavior that has 100, of course it's going to wipe it out, and the kids are going to have an extra 10 points that's going to carry over to the team. So that's what happened. So if the student can't, so basically it's like a credit card. If they max out, their teammates have to pay for the residual. If you want to add more behavior, negative behavior, it's the same thing. You add your behavior, add how much you want to take away, and then save. Again, if you want to edit, you click on the pencil and it says delete or save or cancel. Classcraft will give you a set of negative behaviors. Excuse me. Excuse me. Will give you a set of descriptions for negative and positive behaviors. They'll also give you stuff for gold points as well. Again, we're transitioning, so I let my my subscription um, my subscription expire. So that's why this is here. And there from that. If you don't want to go to the command center and you want to add powers then and there, again, you can type, you can add the description and the value and save it to that particular class. Or you can do a one and done where you can add the value and add a description and apply to that particular student, team, or class. As you can see, you can do that here as well, and you can do it in the class tab as well. You can add your behaviors or negative behaviors that you're trying to encourage or discourage on the fly. You do not have to go always to the configured classroom. So we're just heading back there. Sentences. These are sentences that were given to me by Classcraft. I didn't change them. They gave me like 2 more, like detention. I got rid of that. Or timeout. Like I said, Classcraft, as soon as you open the box, they give you everything you might need. It's up to you to keep or trim down or add on. It's up to you to customize. These are the sentences I kept from Classcraft. I didn't make any new ones. These are the ones that Classcraft gave me. They added on like detention and something else. Administrators, if you want to add detention and on yours, you can, and it's a great way to keep log in your game feed for that student. And when you have a parent conference, you can show them, you can show the parents the sentences. It keeps track. You don't have to keep track of it anymore. It's in the order. It's data. It's paperwork, all there ready for you to go. So you have your sentences that you can edit, delete, or save. You can add new sentences. Classcraft gives you a resource that you can view on the benefits of these sentences and possible options if you want to choose any more. That's about it for behaviors and sentences. If you got any more questions or concerns, you can email me and we can talk about it. The next thing I have is messaging, talking it over with 6th and 7th grade. When they talked about Class Dojo, they mostly use Class Dojo to communicate with parents. You can do that as well here. Once you share the code with the parent, or you can say to the student, share this code with your parent or guardian, and you have contact. This is a great way to not only talk to the parents, but talk to your students privately. So let's say Rosemary, you don't want to draw attention to Rosemary because you know that she's socially awkward or something like that. And Classcraft is always up on their screen because they're always checking back and forth on Classcraft. They'll see the message pop up saying like, can you please come to my, I'm not going to type it like, I don't know, I want can you please come to my desk to discuss your current grade. Okay, I press send. They make a log. The student sees it. They come over and you can move from there. You can also send attachments to the student on assignments. You can send stuff from your Google Classroom, from your Google Drive. Let me cancel that. From your Google Drive once you hook it up. So if a child says that, you know, their Google Classroom isn't working, oh, that's fine. Let me just give you the assignment through Classcraft, because I know Classcraft works because I saw it on your screen. So it's like, here's the assignment. Do it. You can also do classroom announcements that alert the whole class. If you don't want to yell across the room and say, assignment is due in 20 minutes. I'm a horrible speller. Assignment is due in 20 minutes. You click on send. Everybody will get that notice in the class and it'll pop up on their screen because the kids will have their notifications active and it'll pop up on their screen and the kids will see, oh, it'll be a reminder. Another thing is, same thing goes for parent reminders. Parents, you can send out a blast about PSATs. You can send out a blast to them. PSAT 8/9 will take place on December 5th. Send it. All the parents that are linked up to your Classcraft will now see this pop up on their phones or their emails or their Classcraft app. If you want to talk to a child individually and you want to talk to one parent or multiple parents, you click on the parent, it'll have a conversation start and goes from there. And it'll keep the log of the conversation. Okay, so we talked about messaging in the class. You can talk to the class with class announcements. You can talk to an individually. If you know that if you don't want to draw too much attention to them or just want to keep a running log, you can talk to parents by sending out a blast parent announcement, or you can talk to a parent individually about the student. We also talked about how to edit and manage your positive behaviors, which is your experience points, XP. We also talked about your health points, which is your HP, that is to monitor negative behaviors, and we briefly talked about gold points, which is just an additional currency to encourage more positive behaviors. All right, that's about it for basics. Next time I will go into class tools. I'll explain 2 to 3 class tools at a time, and that's it for basics. Okay? All right.